Hey squad, welcome back. Now one question which comes up from time to time is, can I achieve a great quality mix just using headphones? Well, I've tackled this in a way in the past when I did a review of the Beyerdynamic DT 250s, but today I'm going to compare the results I've achieved when mixing with the Beyerdynamics compared to the Sennheiser HD 650s. Now, if you find value in my video content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and switch on the notification bell. That really helps me out. Also, if you're interested in online one-to-one music production tuition or a consultation, check out my website at www.musictechtraining.com/tuition. Okay, so let's get into it. So before we actually get into reviewing these headphones, let's tackle the first question, which is, can I actually achieve a great mix using headphones? Well, the answer is actually yes, you can. However, that raises a second question. Would I be able to achieve better results if I mixed in a studio with great monitoring and great acoustics? Well, definitely. Now, one of the key things to achieving a great mix is your ability to achieve good, accurate monitoring of the music and being able to reference how good that music is going to sound in different environments. Of course, don't forget, once you've completed your mix and you've released your song, your audience are likely to listen to your tracks in headphones, of course, but also in the car, in the house, even in the club. Therefore, you need to be able to produce a mix that works pretty well in all of those environments. Back to the first question, can that actually be achieved using headphones? Yes, it can. However, it's not that easy, and you will need to find ways of referencing the track not only in headphones, but also in different environments to make sure you've achieved the right balance across different listening environments. Okay, so let's talk about these two sets of headphones. Of course, I've said in the past, the Beyerdynamics are my favorites. I've had different sets of these over the years and I absolutely love them. They're extremely comfortable and give you great detail and clarity when you're recording, producing, and mixing. Also, they're very lightweight and fit me really well. In fact, sometimes I actually forget I'm wearing headphones when I've been wearing these. Now, the Sennheisers I've not had very long because I've been so happy with the Beyerdynamics. However, I've been meaning to get a set for a very long time simply because of the great reviews these cans have had over the years. In fact, reviews over 10 years ago concluded that these were amongst the very best headphones for mixing. So I decided to pick a set up because I had a job I needed to do and I wanted to try these out and compare them to what I achieved with these. Now, in terms of the fit, they're not as comfortable for me as the Beyerdynamics, but after a while, I certainly got used to them. They're a little bit heavier and they really do close in on you, which is a good thing in a way. Now, having used the DT 250s for such a long time, I really got used to the sound of these and pretty much knew what I was going to get. However, when I switched to the HD 650s, I was actually blown away. The sound is actually pretty incredible. These are comfortable and sound great, but these sound exceptional. Now, another important consideration you need to take into account when mixing either in headphones or even in your studio is the quality of your audio interface. This determines how well your audio is being converted from analog to digital and then from digital back to analog. Now, the better the quality of your audio interface, the more accurate the sound will be represented either in your headphones or in your monitors. Now, many of you are going to be using audio interfaces such as the Focusrite Scarlett range, Solo 2, i2. Others of you will be using slightly higher grade tools such as the Audient ID14, or maybe you'll be using Universal Audio or some other high-end audio interface. Therefore, we have to take into account the quality of the interface. That will definitely have an impact on what you're actually hearing, which of course will influence how well you mix your track. So now in terms of results, the DT250s gave great balance across the whole mix. It delivered a lovely full sound without too much pressure on the ears. Really comfortable listening, monitoring, and a pleasant experience altogether. On the downside, however, when I referenced the mix I completed with this in the car or on another set or in the studio, the mix was pretty bass heavy. Therefore, I had to go back and reduce the amount of bass in relation to the overall mix. So in terms of mixing with these, I'm now aware that I have to be careful not to drive the bass end too much, because I could end up overcooking it and the bass end will be a bit too much. With the Sennheisers, however, it was a different experience. I was able to zoom in on specific detail within the audio spectrum, and in fact I felt a lot closer to the music using these. I know it might sound strange, but that's actually one of the results, and I felt as though I was actually in the studio listening through some great monitors. On the downside, however, mixes completed with the Sennheisers ended up with the vocals a bit too much in front, so I constantly had to go back and pull down the volume of the vocals each time I worked on a project with these. So in conclusion, which of these two would I mix with if I needed to? Well, these continue to give me great comfort, but these give me much better results, and the sound quality is certainly better from my experience. Now, one other important factor I need to tell you is the genres of music I mixed was some gospel, some R&B, some country, and some lo-fi hip-hop. But across all of those genres, the Sennheisers definitely sounded better to me. Now finally, all of this is very subjective. It's all about your personal preference. It's about an individual's perception of what sounds great. So if you're looking for a great set of headphones for mixing that will give you excellent results, I'd have to give it to the Sennheisers. Now they are far more expensive than the Beyers. In fact, you can get 2 sets of these for a set of these. But in the end, I do believe you actually get what you pay for in terms of quality. Now, just like the DT250s, you can also get all of the spare parts for the Sennheisers. You can get a replacement audio cable, AirPads, and headband if any of these are damaged and you need to replace them. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found value in it. Remember to hit the like button. That really makes a difference in pushing my channel forward, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. But I'll be back again real soon. I'm Dr. Deuce. Peace.